Hello everybody, and welcome to round 7 of the Backmarkers Rescreened LLC Regional Late Model Tour. We are in beautiful Stafford, Connecticut. It's Stafford Speedway for the Backmarkers American 125 tonight on this beautiful Monday. If you want to join in on the fun, check us out on Discord. Discord.gg/Backmarkers Racing. A big thank you to all our sponsors, ReScreened LLC, Team 53. Let's jump on into qualifying. Looks like it's going to be Cooper Johnson in the 19 car that gets to that provisional pole spot. Cooper Johnson and Dylan Johnson. It's an all-Johnson front row at the moment. Logan Monteith in that 99 car with the triple threat. The hat trick. He's got 3 wins in a row in the Backmarkers Late Model Series. So Logan Monteith in that P3 spot. Gonna be looking to make something happen. Michael Boyles with just about the same time, 20.04 in that 4th spot, followed by Johnny Rapp and Clifton Simmons. Not far behind. Excellent showing for Clifton Simmons in that 38 machine in P6. It's like he's going to be able to avoid the heat race. Oh, and just as I say that, here we go. Peter Stewart, Robert Brobst, Kenny Troughton, Jackson Samsel, Jonathan Barnett, your top 5 for the heat race tonight. We're going to do 20 laps to decide. P7 on down. Bob Belshaw starting in P6 in that 44 machine, followed by Sean Johnson, Dade Grajewski, Benson Weaver, AJ Maglio, and Jacob Elliott in that 007 car. Not sure if Jacob is having some connection issues. Not sure if he's going to be able to join the race tonight. Looking at that beautiful 5 machine of Robert Brobst on that outside line next to the new and improved Cinnamon Toast Crunch car on Peter Stewart's car. Loving that paint. Pace car is going to roll off. Stafford Speedway, another interesting short track on the calendar this season. I liken it to USA, Lakeland, down in Florida. Similar kind of shape, but scaled down a bit. This is half a mile rather than 3/4 in USA. Field is now on the back stretch, gonna round turn 3 and 4. We're gonna see the pace car peel off into the pit lane. Everybody stacks up. The green flag is out for the Backmarkers American 125. Oh, Jonathan Barnett in the 84 straight into the wall. Looks like he got hooked onto the 44 car. Chaos on the start-finish line. Like the 84 car is going to get himself turned around. Pointing the right way. Let's take a look at a replay of that start. Let's grab a camera on board with Dade Grajewski. We see the field stacking up just a little bit. 44 car goes for a couple of launches. Green flag is out. Oh, the 44 just gets stuck to the fender of the 84. Turns him all the way around. Sure. Who is at fault here? 44 stays low, doesn't go too high, but... yeah, 44 car is just staying too low there and hooks into the 84. Sends him around. Jonathan Barnett to the pit lane to likely take some damage repair. Rough start for the 84 car. Looks like the field got a little mixed up here. Seeing Robert Brose and Peter Stewart marked as the leaders, but they're at the tail end of the field. Not sure if only half the field was able to cross the checker. Interesting little incident there. But here we see the 57 car of Jackson Samsel. Your round one winner. Leading the field. Gonna get the wave by. Looks like the positioning of that caution there, with the incident taking place before some of the drivers got to the line to start the race, shuffled the field just a little bit. Little delay on the wave around there. Sorry about that, folks. Once again, field gonna stack up together. 84 car exiting the pits.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Looks like we're gonna need a couple of laps to settle this, settle the order here with that early caution. Take a second, say a quick thank you to Team 53. Team 53 provides asphalt setups for the late model stock, super late model, and silver crown. Driver coaching is also available as well to help you get faster on iRacing. You can catch team owner Justin Laxton racing this summer in a late model, both on iRacing and in real life. Visit facebook.com/team53wi for more information on setups and coaching, and to follow along on his racing journey. A lot of fun to be had. Check him out. Big thank you to Justin Laxton for providing the setups and some driver coaching as well to all of our drivers here in the ReScreened Late Model Tour. Green flag comes out. Some confusion on the start, it seems. Half the field lining up at single file, but the 91 going side by side there. Not sure what that incident was, but Robert Brose in the 5 car nonetheless takes quite a big lead as we see Clifton Simmons in that 38 car. Oh, excuse me, the 25 of Kenny Troughton. Mixed up my bright colored teal cars. Kenny Troughton to the outside of Sean Johnson. They're still side by side. A little bit of contact on the exit of turn 4. Oh, big dive further on back. Bob Belshaw on the high side, fighting for that 8th spot. Kenny Troughton in the 25 going to settle in behind the 32. That's Sean Johnson. Johnson doing an awesome job of defending that 4th spot. looks like a bit of a battle. It's the 84 car a lap down, fighting with Jackson Samsel in that 57 car for position there, it seems. Ooh, a bunch of taps of the wall on the exit of 4. The drivers are complaining that the setup was super loose, difficult to control in these tight, twisty corners. Or, not twisty, but left. 28 car going just a little bit wide, looking to take that spot from Sean Johnson. The 32 goes a little bit high, but we're looking at the battle between the 84 and the 57. Not sure if he wants to pass. It looks like the 57 is gonna stay behind. 25 car, looks like he's pushing, trying to get close to Sean Johnson. Only a handful of laps left in this heat race. Robert Brope still controlling the field rather well. Peter Stewart's real close by. Only a quarter-second gap between them at the moment. Both of them are looking to take this win as the 84 car takes a big chunk out of the wall out of turn 4. Jackson will no doubt be yelling on the mic to get the 84 car out of the way. Five car going to extend his gap going into turn 1. And even more so coming out of 4. Five car doing an excellent job. Oh, but look at this. The 84 car a lap down is stacked up the field. Going to open the door for Sean Johnson to start getting aggressive on Jackson Samsel. But let's take a look to the lead as the white flag comes out for the Backmarkers American 125 heat race. Robert Bropes from Peter Stewart. Looks like the 91 car is going to have to settle for P8 on the grid because Robert Bropes in that number 5 car wins the heat race. The Backmarkers American 125. Excellent, excellent job. Let's see if we can chat with the race winner. Robert Bropes in that number 5 car. Congrats on the heat win. You got me up in the booth?
Yes, sir.
That was awesome. A little bit of chaos at the start there. Not everybody got around the first lap, it seems, yeah. But you took the lead from Peter Stewart, and you never looked back. Talk me through it.
Yeah, he just, I'm going to say he just didn't have a great start. And I beat him to the line, and then somebody way back yonder wrecked into each other, and it gave me the lead for the restart. And I guess I'm just a little bit better on the starts than he was tonight so far. And so I got to lead some laps.
Yeah,
it looked pretty in a heat race.
It looked great from up here, man. That was an awesome job. And like you said, you're a little bit better on those restarts. And if history tells us anything in the Backmarkers late model groups, being good at restarts gets you far.
That's how I always creep my way towards the front, towards the end of these things, before I get wrecked usually.
Absolutely, you're 100% right, dude. I mean, if you didn't have bad luck, you'd have no luck. But hopefully it's a sign of things to come and something to turn around here for this heat race win. And yeah, P7.
I'm waiting to see how I get murdered today.
Oh, we all are, bud. All right, I'll drop you back in general. Good luck in the main show. Oh, what's that?
What's the JayBastBlast bet on our new exotic way to see Robert get murdered this week?
Ooh, we'll have to come up with something here. That's a good call. All right, I'll throw you back in, Journal. Thanks for chatting with us, and again, congrats on that heat race win. Alrighty, that was the number 5 car. Oh, as we see a little bit of wreckage. The 44, and I think that was the 84 again. All right, a couple of seconds left in this warm-up session. Let's give our drivers that didn't race in the heat race a chance to get some more laps in. Because like we've said, you know, the drivers that do well in the heat race, you know, they get that little bit extra practice on running this track in a pack. And that really works. So I'm sure we'll see some great things from that number 5 car. Heat race winner once again. Shout out to Tyler Barnett showing up in the YouTube chat. You're here with us in spirit, bud. And hopefully Jonathan's luck turns around here in the main feature race. Look at that. We're just about to grid up your starting row. Clifton Simmons and Johnny Rapp, the 38 and the 52, side by side for the start of the feature race. Grab a quick take a look on down the field. It's Michael Boyles and Logan Monteith. Logan Monteith in that 99 car has won 3 races in a row. Let's see if he can continue the streak and make it a 4th. Dylan Johnson and Cooper Johnson in the all Johnson & Johnson row 3. That 2 and 19 car. Take a look here. Robert Bropes and Peter Stewart, your heat race winner and P2, starting 7th and 8th, followed by Jackson Samsel, Sean Johnson, Kenny Troughton, AJ Maglio, Benson Weaver, Bob Belshaw, Dade Grajewski, and Jonathan Barnett, who had those aforementioned issues at the start of the heat race. Unfortunately, they got caught up in that little tangle with the 44 car. Shout out Sam Stoner, also here in spirit with us all. Missing you guys out on the track. Still got a good showing. It looks like AJ Maglio and Jacob Elliott are not going to make it to the grid. Looks like they're out of the race at the moment. Clifton Simmons and Johnny Rapp on that front row. My eye is on Logan Monteith in that 99 car. We've seen him not qualify too well and make his way up the grid. We'll also watch him on these restarts as well as the pace car peels off into the pit lane. Green flag comes out. The 99 is under the bumper of the 52. Excellent jump. The field snaking all over the place down the front stretch. The 52 decisively slips on down to that bottom row and takes the lead from Clifton Simmons. But look at this, the 0-5 of Michael Boyles on the inside of Logan Monteith. Michael Boyles looking for the good exit. Oh, the 38 gets loose and spins down onto the pit lane. It looks like the green is gonna stay out. Everybody shuffling for position a little further back. The 19 car of Cooper Johnson on the inside of Logan Monteith. Where did he come from? He's trying to follow Michael Boyles. Oh, big wall tap for Peter Stewart in the 91 car. 99 and 19 side by side down the backstretch. 99 diving down to the inside, trying to block that line and defend his position. Try to pull away and catch Michael Boyles in that 05 car, but here comes Dylan Johnson as well, the number 2 car. With the 5 and 57 hot on his tail, here comes Jackson Samsel side by side with your heat race winner, the number 5 of Robert Brobst. Jackson Samsel going to take that 6th spot out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Can he hold on to it? Oh, the door's open for Sean Johnson in that 32 as well. The 5 car gets caught on the outside. No, look at that. He's going to file in. Settle on down to that bottom line. Classic short track fashion. If you get shuffled out of that bottom groove, you're just going to go backwards. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, Robert is back to his starting spot of P7. As the field files in, trying to catch the front pack. The top 5 have broken away just a little bit as we see the 57 car closing the gap. And look at that, the 2 car. Dylan Johnson putting some pressure on Cooper Johnson. Once again, the Johnson & Johnson fight. Johnny Rapp still controlling this race at the front, but look at this. Michael Boyles getting super close within a quarter of a second once again down the backstretch. The 05 comes. They're still going to maintain that gap. The 99 of Logan Monteith, our defending race winner, trying to hold off the Johnson & Johnson battle. Cooper and Dylan, the 19 and the 2 car, rounding out that top 5. Jackson Samsel doing an amazing job holding on to that 6th spot. Tends to do well on these long green flag runs, and we've seen what he can do when he can make the no stop work. So maybe we'll see a well-timed caution later on in the race as the 32 of Sean Johnson sticking his nose down the inside of Robert Brobst. Not quite making it work this time around, but everybody is gonna pile in and try it again. Much like New Smyrna this season, it's looking like it's hard to pass out there. That bottom groove, the only one that really works. So I think everybody's just trying to get some laps in, and the fireworks will come out later on. Right along with the 05 of Michael Boyles. Ooh, little scrape of the wall for the 52 of Johnny Rapp. Race leader using all of the available track. 52 is a guy that likes a high line. So even now, he's not getting all the way down to the apron. And I think the 05, Michael Boyles is really using that to his advantage. Oh, and just as I say that, both drivers are going to slide super wide into that second lane. Let's take a look behind and see where Logan Monteith is running. Once again, a little bit lower than the 05. Everybody's trying to find that grip in different places. Looks like the Johnson and Johnson battle has split up just a little bit. 3/4 of a second between P4 and 5 at the moment. Again, a little scrape of the wall for the 99 car. .05 gonna stick his nose down low, all the way down to the yellow line, riding that apron. Michael Boyles looking to make the pass. Watch the chopper cam for this battle for the lead. Logan Monteith just running back there in that 99 car, licking his chops, waiting for something to happen. Sitting in that catbird seat. 52, another kiss of the wall on the entrance of turn 1. Straddling the white line on the apron for the 05. It's like the 52 pulled away just a little bit, much to the chagrin of Logan Monteith. That gap to third place opening up just a little bit. I wonder if Michael Boyles is looking in his mirrors. He sees that 3-time race winner. He knows that if he starts fighting with Johnny Rapp now, that 99 car is gonna say goodbye. He's gonna drive off into the sunset. We're working together. The Payday team and Impact Racing. Some I don't want to call it collusion. That's a negative word. we have a common enemy in Evil Empire. Oh, shout out AJ Maglio, the 03 car, unable to join the race with some PC issues. Unfortunate. Again, a lot of folks here with us in spirit tonight, but here with us nonetheless. As we see the 19 of Cooper Johnson again opting for the apron. I don't know if that flat running down on the yellow line is any faster at the moment. Tucking in real close to Logan Monteith in that 99. Ooh, let's take a look at this a little further on down the field. Robert Brobst and Jackson Samsel going to go side by side into turn 1, and it looks like Jackson in the 57 car is the one that makes out worse. He's running in that high line. He gets stuck there again. Sean Johnson in the 32 going to charge up the inside of turn 3 and 4. Super loose. Oh, Sean Johnson had a big moment on the exit of 4. But he still managed to hold on to it. Looked like Jackson gave him extra room and tapped the wall on the exit of 4, and that's going to give Sean Johnson the inside line. And Kenny Troughton in that 25 looking to make something happen as well. And the rest of the... Oh, 91 gets into the 57, sends him into the wall. That was a big hit for a little tap. I don't know if some netcode helped in there, but that was excessive. Let's take a look at a replay here. Let's ride along with Jackson Samsel and take a look at his gearbox cam. We'll do slow motion here. Okay, we're coming around turn 3 and 4. On the outside of the 91 car, 57 gets the better exit and is able to clear him. But the 91... Oh, it looks like the 57 just kind of came down. Turned in a little too early, went to hit his braking marker, and the 91 car was there. So, 57 into the wall. Hopefully he can get that rolling again. Down the pit lane goes the 57. Be able to take some damage repair. And it's the first caution of the Backmarkers American 125 on lap 31. Now in the books, Johnny Rapp, the number 52 car for Payday Racing, still holding on to the lead. Excellent job, Michael Boyles and Logan Monteith rounding out the top three. Johnson and Johnson, Cooper Johnson and Dylan Johnson in 4th and 5th. They've been hanging on to those spots for most of the day. I say that, Cooper Johnson's up 2 positions from his start, but he was the pole sitter, so he started P6. Robert Brobst currently occupies P6, followed by Sean Johnson. We saw them fighting a little bit together. Sean Johnson involved in the incident that brought out the yellow flag here. Peter Stewart also there. Oh, excuse me. Sean Johnson was not involved. It was Peter Stewart and Jackson Sampson. Sorry about that, Sean. Let's see. Kenny Troughton. I believe that's P9 for him. And we've got Jonathan Barnett, Bob Belshaw, Benson Weaver, Dade Grajewski, Clifton Simmons, Jackson Samsel running at the tail of the field after taking some damage repair, getting punted into the wall. Johnny Rapp on the outside line. It's going to put him at a bit of a disadvantage, I would think.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag comes out. The 52 gets an awesome jump on the 05. Again, he's going to dive down to that bottom line, decisively lead there. And that's going to leave Cooper Johnson and Logan Monteith side by side for turn 3 and 4. Robert Brobst on the outside of Dylan Johnson making up a ton of space as well. We see a few cars in the field just tapping the wall on the exit of 4. Setup seems super loose tonight, so the drivers are kind of all over the place. Johnson and Johnson battling once again. The 2 car to the inside of the 19 with Sean Johnson in the 32 right behind. Looking to follow that faster car. Kenny Troughton's going to close the gap in the 25. But here we go. Dylan Johnson takes the spot on Cooper. 2 car leads the 19 for 4th and 5th place. Sean Johnson going to file in behind that 19 car. Look to take that spot. Oh, a little further back. I think that's Peter Stewart on the outside. Oh, on the inside now of Robert Brobst. Bob Belshaw and Jonathan Barnett. We've seen these 2 get together. Going to be side by side, round 3 and 4. There's the 5 car. Oh, into the wall. He was side by side with the 91 and got super loose. Able to recover it, keeps it rolling, doesn't lose too many places, but now Bob Belshaw on that 44 is looking to get that spot right along with this 44 car. Oh, a couple of blinks for the 5 car now as well. That's going to put him at a bit of a disadvantage. The 44 car looking to straddle that white line half and half on the apron. We've seen a few drivers make that line work. Another scrape of the wall. Looking good. Looks like everybody's going to hold station here. Jackson Samsel on the inside of the 84. We're going to make up some spots. Oh, the 84 into the wall, giving him a little bit too much room to that 57 car. Puts himself at a disadvantage. The 84 car now stuck on that high line. Dade Grajewski in the 6 car down low. Don't wreck the league, admin. Looks like the 6 car is going to get the spot. But look, the 84 is still stuck on that high line as the 1 car gets super loose again, trying to slow it down just a little bit. The 38 car of Clifton Simmons riding back in 15th place after starting on the front row. Had that early incident and spun to the pit lane and didn't even get a caution for his troubles. So that put him on the back foot for the first half of this race. He's bringing the fight to Benson Weaver, though. But look at this. Jackson Samsel also involved in the one caution of the race so far. He has made his way up to P11, knocking on the door of the top 10. Jackson Samsel has some serious pace around Stafford. Awesome stuff from the 57 car and repping the backmarker scheme as well. Love to see it. Let's ride on board with Johnny Rapp. Oh, the 2 car gets super loose. Looks like a bit of a tap from, I think that was Logan Monteith. The 84 car, or excuse me, 99 car. Looks like everybody's going to settle back in line. Cooper Johnson in 4th place, and Dylan Johnson back to his starting spot of 5th place. A little bit loose for that 2 car on the exit of 4 in the back of your shot there. As we take a look at this fight for the lead, Michael Boyles in that 05 car trying to close the gap. Johnny Rapp, but opening the door once again to Logan Monteith. That 99 car really knows how to find his way to the front of these races. We're going to see some moves here. Right on board with the 19 car. Let's take a look at the battle up front for second. Ooh, big slide on corner entry for the 19. Seems like the only way to get around these corners. Oh, and just as I say that, 19 car gets super loose. Smacks the 2 car down to the infield. Gets a fair bit of front left damage for his troubles. And falls all the way back to 8th place. Dylan Johnson going to recover to 4th, but look at all these cars that have stacked up behind him. We've got Kenny Troughton, Sean Johnson, and is that Peter Stewart as well? All vying to take this 4th spot. Super close battle, but I think this is going to embolden the 99 car of Logan Monteith to start making some moves on Michael Boyles in that 05 car. I think now's the time, now that there's a nice big gap behind. Now's the time to start fighting with Michael and try to take that spot and chase down the 52. 52 car able to get about a 6/10 of a second lead. Johnny Rapp is doing an awesome job leading this race. Logan Monteith, he is doing his best to figure out his way to the front. Still fighting this. The patience on display from the 99 car is admirable. If I was in his position right now, I would be sending it like crazy. Oh, and just as I say that, a little show of the nose on the exit of 2. Starting to announce his intentions. And the 05 car at the same time sliding a little bit up the track. I think tire wear might be playing a factor just a bit here. Let's go back to this chopper cam. You can really see the gap well here. 99 car. Just going that little bit deeper on corner entry. That little bit lower. Straddling that white line a little bit more, but not yet going down to the flat stuff. Ooh, 05 takes that second lane entry and cuts back down on exit. See which line works out better. If there's a Mr. Sam Stoner in the chat that is also available for broadcasts, you know, feel free to jump on up in the booth if you're around. I see you in the YouTube chat. We're watching the battle between Michael Boyles and Logan Monteith, the 05 car. Just getting a little bit squirrely, but oh, look at this. Logan Monteith getting so close to the bumper of Michael Boyles. But even Logan is getting super loose on corner entry, just losing the car a little bit. But managing to ride the slide through corner entry. Oh, he just touches the bumper of Michael Boyles. Not enough to cause an issue, but definitely enough to announce his intentions and show him he's there. Little knock on the door. Hello, hello. Oh, the 84 car coming around. Going a lap down at the moment. Nice, clean, and respectful to the leaders. Sounds like 84 got into the wall himself just a little bit. Oh, look at this. Logan Monteith on the inside. He's on his quarter panel. Deep dive on the brakes. Runs a slide job. Awesome job from Logan Monteith. Up into second place. Michael Boyle's going to file into his wheel tracks. And I think these two are going to start working together. Try to catch Johnny Rapp in that number 52 machine. A couple laps ago, he was at about a 6/10 gap. But now it's down to about 4.5 tenths. Even with their battle, Logan Monteith is still catching Michael Boyles. Looks like the guy that won 3 races in the Backmarkers Late Model League. He might know what he's doing on a short track, you know. Awesome job from the 99 car. Oh, Johnny Rapp going real high on the exit of turn 4 there. Look at this, right to the bumper. It took maybe 5 laps. 1/10.5 is the gap, just about on corner exit. Oh, even closer now. Oh, further back, Dylan Johnson and Kenny Troughton side by side on the exit of turn 2. Want to keep one eye on the battle for the lead as well. But Dylan Johnson on the inside of the 25. The 25 car is almost making this outside line work. He's going up to that third line. Oh, not enough. Looked like he got a bit too high and got on those marbles up on the high line. That's going to open the door to the 91 of Peter Stewart. They're still going to fight side by side as well. Just about 1/10.5 between the leaders as well. Logan Monteith closing the gap once again. Oh, the 5 car down on pit road. Not sure if he spun down or was taking a scheduled pit stop. But the 5 car in the pit lane, Jonathan Barnett in the 84, also in the pit lane as well.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, caution comes out. Looks like the Johnsons are involved. Dylan Johnson showing up on my timing screen. Oh, he's perpendicular to the track. Some right front damage for that number 2 car. Let's take a look at a replay and figure out what happened here. It looks like Kenny Troughton might have been involved. Not quite sure. Let's grab a far chase camera here. And we see the 2 car, the 91 of Peter Stewart. Oh, the 2 car gets loose on his own. Peter Stewart going to finish the spin for the 2 car. Kenny Troughton trying to take the low line and avoid the spinning car. Manages to do so with minimal damage. Keeps it running. Dylan Johnson gets himself spun around. Back up in front of Jackson Samsel in that 57 machine. To the pit lane goes most of the field. Look at this. Logan Monteith opting for tires. Michael Boyles, Dylan Johnson taking damage repair. Sean Johnson exiting at the moment. Cooper Johnson, Peter Stewart, Kenny Troughton, Benson Weaver, Dade Grajewski all on the pit lane taking tires. But that leaves just Johnny Rapp on old tires. We've seen him do it before, folks. Johnny Rapp's a tire whisperer. He can do it. I just think Logan Monteith may be inevitable. Oh, and looks like our round 1 winner is trying that strategy once again and going for the no stop. I think we're 1 to green, but I want to pull him in again. Hey Jackson, it's Jay in the booth. You got me?
I got you.
I just want to say you're a legend for going for the no stop, and I have complete and utter faith in you. And hold off Logan. Just hold off Logan.
We're gonna hold off Logan.
Hold off Logan. You got it. All right. I'm dropping you back in. Good luck, man.
Sounds good.
All right. Little bit of race tampering for the broadcaster here. I'm sorry, folks. But I want to see Jackson pull some heroic defenses here. I know he can do it. The odds are stacked extremely not in his favor. Chat'll allow it? Okay. As long as YouTube chat is okay with a little broadcast of race interference, I'm happy with it. Lights are out on the pace car. Everybody's filing up double wide. Oh, I forgot the leader starts on the outside. Okay, Jackson Samsel starting on the inside line in that 57 car, trying to hold off not only Logan Monteith on fresh tires, but Michael Boyles on fresh tires. And the rest of the entire field, for the most part, on fresh tires. So, I'm watching, man. We'll take a look. Green flag's just about to come out, and the 99 right to the bumper of the 57, but the 57 gets a good launch. Johnny Rapp once again making that outside line work, and he's gonna pull down to the inside as he has each restart. 57 just clear of the 0-5. Oh my goodness, Jackson Samsel, you're my hero. P2 for Jackson Samsel. 0-5 to the outside on fresh tires. Can he make it work? They hook up the front and rear tire together. Super close. Logan Monteith just trying to keep his nose clean and bide his time. He knows that he has the tire advantage, so he's going to try to hang on as long as possible and not get caught up in the inevitable incident that's about to happen. Oh, the 57 opens the door to Logan Monteith. Just gets a little bit loose on exit, and there he goes on fresh tires. Wow, the 57 car. Oh, he's going to hook the 0-5. Oh, man. Come on, Jackson. I hope I didn't, did I jinx that? Maybe I did. I don't know. Well, unfortunate to see the 0-5 go around. Jackson and Michael are good friends. I'm sure that won't be too much heartbreak about that one. They are teammates, though, so maybe it'll be a little awkward in the race debrief. Oh, Cooper Johnson, Jackson Samsel, Peter Stewart all opting for the pit lane. Is Johnny Rapp staying out again? Oh, what a legend. Johnny Rapp. Gonna try the no stop. He's gonna restart on the outside as well with a fresh tired 99 of Logan Monteith. I'm not sure about this one, folks. I love Johnny Rapp, but I don't think this is gonna work out for him. Logan Monteith, I think Win number 4 might be on your way, bud. What a show, though, from Logan Monteith, the Evil Empire boys. Excellent job leading the championship. Three wins in a row. Working on making a 4th. And, oh, look at this. Dade Grajewski made it up to 3rd spot, excuse me, in that 6th car. Excellent job. I'm not sure where he came from. I think he might have made out pretty well in that last caution, the 3rd caution of the night. Bob Belshaw right behind him. Dade up 12 spots into 3rd. Bob up 10 into P4. Sean Johnson rounding out the top 5. 5th place in the championship as well when we take drop weeks into effect. Excellent showing for the 32 car. I believe he's on fresh tires. So his strategy should be sorted out now. Clifton Simmons and Dylan Johnson right behind, followed by Kenny Troughton. Michael Boyles was able to recover down to P9. Not too bad, but that's pretty tough after getting involved in that incident with Jackson Samsel. Peter Stewart rounding out the top 10. Cooper Johnson, P11, after coming out of the pits. And Jackson Samsel also pitted. And Benson Weaver in that 1 car is 13th spot. 84 car back out on the track. Currently 3 laps down after being involved in an earlier incident. And Robert Brobst also 3 laps down. Incident-prone heat race winner there, number 5. I always say, if you didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck at all. But look at this, the 6 car and the 44 getting real aggressive, but Johnny Rapp's going as high as possible, trying to get as much momentum as he can to dive on down into turn 1 and run his restart line. I'm sure Logan was anticipating that, and look at that, the shorter line may prevail here. Super close. Oh, Sean Johnson up into 4th with Bob Belshaw. We're focusing on the battle for the lead. Cooper Johnson by Peter Stewart. To the inside goes the 99 of Logan Monteith. Oh, it looks like the outside line is going to work there on the back stretch. All the way down to the flat stuff on the apron goes the 99. Looking to find any way past this 52. Johnny Rapp defending like his life depends on it on those old tires. Lap 87 in the books and on Johnny Rapp's tires. And Logan Monteith right behind him on freshies. Ooh, getting real close all the way down to the yellow line. Riding that flat stuff. Oh, look at that. Sean Johnson right to the bumper of Dade Grajewski in the 6 car as well, fighting for those podium spots. Oh, and on the exit of 2, Logan gets his nose in. Is it close enough? Yes, it is. They're alongside the exit of turn 4, and those fresh tires just get the better drive off as Johnny Rapp scrapes the wall out of turn 4 and going into turn 1 as well. Trying to get any momentum, but look at that. Open the door to the 99, and he is going to fly through it. 0.6 of a second gap already after 2 corners. Excellent job. A dominant performance from Logan Monteith. Back into the lead on lap 91, up 3 positions from his 4th place starting position as well. Let's take a look at this battle for 3rd. Sean Johnson in the 32 car up into that podium spot past Dade Grajewski in the 6th, the 2 car of Dylan Johnson. So looking to make something happen, closing that gap. Ooh, but look at this. Michael Boyles made up a bunch of spots as well. I think he was outside of the top 10 before that last restart. He's made up a handful of positions. He's on a charge. Fast repair might have made his car a little faster as well. Cade Brzezinski to the outside of Dylan Johnson. Oh, the 6 gonna close the door on the 2, send the 2 all the way down to the apron. Let's ride along with the 0-5 and watch this battle unfold. 2 car gonna send it way low. Oh, the yellow flag is out. Looks like Robert Brobst is involved. Oh, there he is, perpendicular to the track once again. As I said, if he didn't have bad luck, he wouldn't have any luck at all. Oh, looks like gets involved with the 84 car. Let's rewind this just a touch here and take it slow motion. Oh, the 84 car trying to cut back down. He thinks he's clear, but not quite enough. Oh, that was the smallest little nudge. Oh, and the second one takes him all the way around. Looks like a little bit of an assist from Netcode as well, but that's going to throw the 84 car into the path of Jackson Samsel. That 57 going to send him into the wall. Here comes Clifton Simmons trying to make his way through this. Oh, the 84 car spins and heads backwards into the 5. Clifton's going to walk away scot-free from that one. Benson Weaver does a great job of checking up and making it around. Robert Brobst, his bad luck continues. Unfortunate for that number 5 car. Logan Monteith out there in the lead of the race. Hasn't led too many laps yet, but I kind of believe he was controlling this race the whole time. By taking that pit stop, he was able to kind of force Johnny Rapp's hand and go on that long tire strategy. Unfortunately, I don't think that worked out for him because now Johnny Rapp's going to start on the inside line. All race long, he's been running that outside high line, trying to gather as much momentum as possible and negate his worn tire advantage, or disadvantage rather. We'll see how it shakes out this time around. It's the 4th caution of the night. Lap 98 is in the books. Dade Grajewski still hanging on to that P4 spot. Excellent showing for that 6 car. Still in that King of the Barkway paint. The sponsor dog. Support your local dog shelter. Number 2 car, Dylan Johnson in P5. Looking to make some ground up as well. Lights are going to go out on the pace car. Oh, 52 cars are going to line up on the outside. I got to brush up on these choose cone rules with race control, man. Maybe leader chooses his lane? I'm not sure. I thought we weren't doing it. But nonetheless, pace car peels off into the pit lane. 99 car of Logan Monty takes the green flag and gets the jump from the inside line, negating Johnny Rapp's restart strategy altogether. Johnny Rapp manages to hold on to it, though. He's still pretty close, but I think they are clear. Sean Johnson trying to make the most of his restart as well, getting all the way to 3rd place. Further back, though, Dylan Johnson made the pass on the 6 car. Look at this, Kenny Troughton and Michael Boyles side by side. Bit of a gaggle back here. The fight for 5th and 6th spot. Kenny Troughton trying to make a move on the 6 of Dade Grajewski, but Michael Boyles also trying to make his way through as well. Jackson Samsel makes his way through Cooper Johnson a little further back for P9. Cooper Johnson going backwards. I guess he's stuck on the outside line. 25 looking low. Oh, gonna get right to the bumper. The 6 car makes up some ground in the mid corner, right in the center there. Oh, the 05 and the 25 both looking low. Michael Boyles thinks better of it. Sees the block. Trying to apply pressure to that 25 car. Make his way around the 6 and follow him through. The 0-5. Just getting stacked up a little bit. 91 right behind him and Jackson Samsel. Super close by as well. Bob Belshaw in front of Cooper Johnson. Our pole sitter. Sitting P11 at the moment, that 19 car. Oh, Johnny Rapp gets pushed to the high line. Loses a whole bunch of spots. Dade Grajewski gets by Kenny Trouton. Now he's side by side with Michael Boyles. Oh, taps the wall out of 4 as well. Little injury to insult at the moment. Oh, the 91 gets by. The 57 of Jackson Samsel's thinking about letting him in, but not quite. 57 gets by as well. The 52 of Johnny Rapp falls all the way to 9th place. A painful outside line run for Johnny Rapp at the moment. The no-tire strategy really backfiring. Look at this. Logan Monteith has a 2-second gap on the rest of the field. Again, a dominant performance from Evil Empire here. Cody Johnson up to P2. Takes the spot from the 32 of Sean Johnson. Dade Grajewski still hanging on to that 4th spot as Cooper Johnson opts for the pit lane, as does Benson Weaver. Looks like Kenny Trouton's going to lose a couple of positions, and also into the pit lane. Well, it seems like there was some wreckage that may have transpired here. Let's take a look at a quick replay and see if we could figure out what happened here. Did the 0-5 and 25 get together? Oh, yes! Yes, they did! The 0-5 and 25 got together. The 91 sends them all the way around. Still no caution at the moment. Benson Weaver also involved, it seems. Comes out of the pits a lap down. Cooper Johnson also opting for the pit lane. May have gotten caught up in that last incident. Still no caution out on the field. Logan Monteith's going to love that one, but look at this. Dylan Johnson closing the gap down to 1.4 seconds. Let's see if the 2 car can bring anything to our 3-time race winner. Jackson Samsel up to P5 once again. Looks like he was able to dodge, dip, duck, and dive, and keep his nose a little bit cleaner. Oh, and I spoke too soon. Clifton Simmons and Bob Belshaw involved, it seems. Let's take a look here. Oh, is that the 0-5 of Michael Boyles? Let's run that full speed. Oh, 0-5 just gets in a little too hot. Sends the 44 all the way around. The 38 car has nowhere to go. Clifton Simmons right into the door. Bob Belshaw just trying to clear himself and make a lane for himself there. Ooh, unfortunate incident there. 0-5 car just got a little bit ahead of himself. Johnny Rapp finally giving up on the no tire strat. Maybe going for fastest lap here on with 10 to go. Here in the Backmarkers American 125, Clifton Simmons jumping into the pit lane, taking some damage repair, as does Bob Belshaw in that 44 car. Logan Monteith hanging on to the lead. Just a handful of laps to go. Dade Grajewski and Jackson Samsel, P4 and 5. Excellent showing for these two drivers, as is P6 for Peter Stewart. That Cinnamon Toast Crunch car has never looked better. He's getting himself up the grid. 0.5 of Michael Boyles. Likely taking a black flag penalty for incident responsibility. Side by side, the 90, 99 and the 2. Like Logan's going to opt for the bottom line again. Ah, thank you, Will. Rule clarification there in the YouTube chat. And a big hello to Mr. Dustin Bally himself. The Tuesday night? Tuesday night or Thursday night? Commentator. I don't even know my own league schedule. Lights are out on the pace car. 99 gonna line up side by side with the 2 car of Dylan Johnson. Sean Johnson right behind, and Dade Grajewski in that 4th spot, 2nd row. Look at that, Jackson Samsel, Peter Stewart in your 3rd row. One more corner to go. The pace car peels off into the pit lane. Green flag is out. 99 gets the jump. Sean Johnson in that 32 gets an awesome jump too on that inside line. He's on the fender of the 2. Oh, Dylan's going to get a little bit loose on the entry there. 57 and 6, door to door. 32 and the 2. Johnson and Johnson, door to door on the exit of 4. Oh, a little bit of a tap on the wall for the 2 car. 2 car is going to try to take that bottom line as well. Oh, contact, and the 2 goes around. 32 is going to stay in it, though. We'll have to take a look at that one. Further on down the field, Robert Brobst is able to get ahead and unlap himself from Peter Stewart. 52 car trying to make his way up through the field as well. Johnny Rapp up to P7 after pitting for fresh tires with 10 to go. Dade Grajewski fighting for the podium spot side by side with Jackson Samsel. The 6 and the 57 still side by side going into turn 1. 6 car has the advantage on that bottom line. Kenny Trouton in that 25 car looking to the inside of 57 as well. Jackson's going to switch over to the inside. He's not quite close enough to make it work. The door opens on the exit of 4. He sticks his nose in. Dade going for the super wide entry while Jackson's opting to straddle the white line and go all the way down to the apron. They're still even going into 3 and 4. Oh my goodness, what a race. They're still side by side. And as I say that, oh, the 6 car goes super wide. But look at this. Logan Monteith gonna take 4 wins in a row. Logan Monteith, your winner of the Backmarkers American 125 at Stafford Speedway. Excellent, excellent job for the 99 car. And look at this, the 32 made it all the way up to 2nd place. Sean Johnson finishing in that P2 spot, and Jackson Samsel holding out for the podium. Awesome, awesome stuff here. Kenny Trouton P4, Dade Grajewski held on for P5. Johnny Rapp made it all the way back up to P6 after taking that late pit stop. But more importantly, let's have a chat with Mr. Logan Monteith if he is available. Your race winner, not in the Discord at the moment. But, yeah, let's have a chat with Mr. Moonpie, Sean Johnson, driver of the 32 car. Congrats on that P2 spot. How you feeling after that one?
Thank you. Pretty good. I was running about 6 before that pit cycle, and I screwed up my pit stop, and it saved me from a big one, and
Yeah,
let me stay up front.
some good luck. Definitely worked out in your favor. But you made some good passes on that last restart with 10 to go. Made it by Dylan Johnson. A bit of contact there. How was that incident from your perspective?
Yeah, it was definitely some tight racing. I would need to go look at the replay, but I thought that I was like about halfway down on the apron when we made contact, and it just had that thing when the cars get stuck together. You know, I come out of the throttle, I get back in it, come out, get
Classic
back in it, try
iRacing.
and get loose, and yeah, I just couldn't get loose. So
Yeah, well,
I saw
awesome.
it full from there.
Awesome job to hang on to that second spot. Anybody you want to thank or shout out real quick?
Our series sponsor, ReScreened LLC, and our setup team, Team 53, and RC Cola.
RC Cola, woo! Nice. All right, thanks, bud. Congrats on that P2 again. I'll drop you back in the general chat. And let's have a chat with Mr. Logan Monteith, the driver of the 99 car, your race winner. You got me up in the booth?
Yeah, I got you.
Congrats on that win. I was saying all night, I'm pretty sure the 99 car is somewhat inevitable. And you made my words ring true. How'd you do it again, man? 4 in a row.
I mean, basically it was not overdriving the corners. Just like Justin said with his video kind of explaining the lines with Team 53. You didn't really want to overdrive the corner, which a lot of these guys were, and that's where like 1 and 2, I was really taking it easy on my tires there, and I felt like I had definitely had the fastest car in the long run, and definitely one of the fastest cars on the short run too.
Yeah, your restarts were incredible on that bottom line. We saw Johnny Rapp doing the outside line and making that work, but how did you make that bottom line work on the restarts?
I was kind of perplexed on why Johnny kept going to the top. I was for sure would have thought once I got second place there, he would have gone to the bottom. But I mean, like unlike Irwindale, which that's where you could start at the top. It's a mainly bottom dominant track, so unless you get a really good jump, then it's not super worth it.
It was working for a little while, but unfortunately not at the end there. And yeah, awesome job to come home with the win. Anybody you want to thank or shout out?
Team 53, ReScreened LLC, Backmarkers Racing League, you for broadcasting, my team, Evil Empire Sim Sport, and all the fans that are stuck around and watching it. I mean, couldn't do it without all the fans and sponsors.
We love our fans. We love our sponsors. You're absolutely right. Congrats again on win number 4. Do you feel like you got one hand on the championship there?
It's never over till it's over.
That's what I like to hear. I like someone who's gonna fight all the way to the end. Nice job. And yeah, thanks for chatting with us. And I'll throw you back in the general chat.
Thank you.
Alrighty. You know who we have to talk to next, man. You know. Jackson Samsel, driver of the 57 car. That was incredible. P3 for Jackson Samsel.
I don't know how we keep doing
it. Incredible stuff. You tried the no stop there for a little while. Didn't really work out. Got caught in some incidents. We'll leave it as that.
Yeah.
And yeah, came home P3. Talk me through the end there. That was a very hectic 10-lap sprint.
Well, at the end, we got on the restart, and I said, you know, if the right pieces fall, we're gonna get a podium. And then the 2 car spun, and I was like, now we're really gonna get a podium. And then Dade sent it down my inside, and I was a little less hopeful that would be the and possibility, we were able to get a switchback on him, and it was a good racing with Dade. We had some bickering that happened. I'll leave it at that. Bickering that happened earlier in the race, but we had a good battle at the end. He recognized that. I recognized that. It was really fun. Wish
Yeah.
we stayed side by side on the final lap, but
Yeah, that was some awesome racing there. 57 and the 6 side by side for quite some time. We're looking at a slow mo replay of the last few laps now. Walk me what when you stayed out for that, when you made the decision to not take tires, were you just thinking about that round 1 win?
I was thinking about North Wilkesboro.
There you are.
And I said, well, if it worked there, I said, I was hoping I would get the top and but Johnny wanted the top. I thought I would be the leader, and I was going to take the top and just do exactly what I'd done in North Wilkesboro. Get a jump off the top and try and just control the inside from that point on. But Logan Logan got to my inside, and then I wrecked my teammate.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that
Mhm.
was fun. That was good to watch.
I was a magnet to all of the Impact Racing cars today.
Yeah, you had quite a few scuffs and scratches on that car. It's not a clean P3, but it's a P3 nonetheless. You got your battle scars for it.
Yeah.
Well, excellent showing nonetheless. Congrats on that P3. Anybody you want to thank or shout out?
If Dad's still watching, I'll thank him. We'll thank ReScreened and Team 53 for all they do, and I want to thank you for broadcasting every week because it's always fun to go back and watch these. During study hall or something, I'll turn that on and watch some of the broadcasts. So
Nice.
yeah,
That's cool. And yes, Scott Samsel in the YouTube chat with some support for Jackson. Excellent.
there we go.
And yeah, with that, I'll throw you back in the general chat. Thanks for chatting with us. And again, congrats on that awesome P3 spot. Let's see, who can we speak to? Johnny Rapp, driver of the 52 car. It's Jay up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you. What's up?
Excellent job to come back into P6 there after that late pit stop. Were the tires just that bad you couldn't hang on?
Yeah, I didn't think that they were as bad as they did, but they did for sure. And yeah, I mean, I was in a chat with Jacob. I was like, I think I'm gonna stay out. He's like, no, pit. It was too late. I faked it, and I should have listened to him, but I didn't have enough time. But yeah, that was rough.
we should sell a T-shirt. I should have listened to Jacob Bradley.
Yeah, I think a lot of people should. Honestly.
Absolutely. Oh man, but you did so great. It was what, 91 laps in the lead on the same set of tires the whole way through. Walk me through just holding off Logan.
Yeah, I mean, Logan, I forget who the black car was before him. Sorry, but yeah, they kept me honest the whole time. I just bought the track like 25 minutes for the qualifying, so
I love that.
I don't know. I guess I qualified bad enough where I started up front, and it, I don't know, it's good enough where they couldn't pass me. But I definitely was not the class of the field, and everybody was patient with me, and uh, I think we had some pretty good racing up front.
Dude.
Eventually, they got around me. That's all.
You led 91 laps and you're saying, "Oh, I'm not the class of the field." Come on, man. That was an awesome show. And just watch it. That late pit stop was great because then we got to watch you come back up through the field all the way back up to P6 from, I think, outside the top 10 even. So, awesome job for that. Is there anybody you want to thank or shout out?
Yeah, I think my dad's watching. Shout out to him. Thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. You guys always do a good job, and everybody puts on this league here. And everybody, we had a pretty good race tonight. Some of the ones we've had before have been pretty rough, and this one was pretty good. There was only a couple cautions. Seemed like there's a lot of good side by side racing. So shout out to everybody involved.
Yeah, absolutely. This has definitely been a return to form for the Backmarkers late model league here. And yeah, with that, I'll drop you back in the payday chat. Thanks for hanging out with us, and again, congrats on that P6. That was an awesome show.
Thank you.
All right, and with that, I think we're gonna bring this to a close. Thank you so much to everybody for hanging out. That was really a fun race. Let's run through the field once again. Logan Monteith, the winner of the Backmarkers American 125. Sean Johnson, Jackson Samsel rounding out your podium. Kenny Troughton and Dade Grajewski pulling out that top 5. Johnny Rapp, we just spoke to, in P6. Michael Boyles recovering back to P7. Peter Stewart in P8. Clifton Simmons, top 10. He's in P9. Benson Weaver in that number 1 car, rounding out the top 10. Robert Brobst. Robert, if he didn't have bad luck, you wouldn't have any luck. That number 5 car comes home a couple laps down in 11th spot. Excellent showing nonetheless, and a great job to win the heat race earlier on tonight as well. Jonathan Barnett in that 84 car comes home 12th, followed by Dylan Johnson, Bob Belshaw, Cooper Johnson, and Jacob Elliott and AJ Maglio were unfortunately not able to join tonight. But a big thank you to all of our viewers, all of our fans, all of our sponsors. Big thank you to Team 53 and ReScreened LLC for supporting the Backmarkers ReScreened LLC Regional Late Model Tour. Let's take a look at the old schedule. Next week is... next week's the road course, y'all. We're going to be at Lime Rock. It's the Team 53 challenge at Lime Rock Park. 40 laps in these late models. That's going to be a fun one. Please, come back for that one. All right, with that, I will wish everybody a wonderful night. Thank you so much for joining us here for the ReScreened Regional Late Model Tour. And yeah, thanks everybody. Good night.